Good morning, my YouTube family. Welcome back to Restoring You Relationship Channel with your coach Murween. Today, we will look at styles of communication within the relationship. But before I do so, let me share today's affirmation with you. It reads, "My communication is a reflection of my growth, and I welcome each opportunity to learn, adapt, and strengthen my relationships with openness and respect." Amen. Now, let me say, for any relationship to be healthy, couples need to pay attention to how they assert themselves when communicating with their partners. I will be doing a series on a 4-part communication styles. But today I will be looking at the dominator communicator within the relationship. Now, when you hear of the dominator communicator, this individual is the spouse that find it a pleasure to assert their own needs and opinions most of the time without considering their partner's feelings. Now, they also enjoy expressing themselves openly and seek whatever they want. Bear that in mind. The other thing is they are very good at asserting themselves, high level of assertiveness. But unfortunately, when it comes to empathy, they score low ratings on showing empathy to their spouses. They also show less regard for how their opinions might affect their partners. Now, for example, during a conflict, they angle their emotions in various ways by defending what they're saying, arguing about what they're saying, and they also like the idea of pointing the fingers. We could talk about the blaming game. These are some of the behaviors that they display. And for some persons, they might even be on the attack as well. Now, if you see these behaviors, call them by name immediately. Let your partner know how you're feeling about these things. Let them know that you're seeing it and have the relevant conversation. Okay? Now, here's the thing. My favorite statement. Dominators doesn't like to be wrong about anything. And they don't like to lose. They have, if I may call it, a strategy to be convincing. They have a thing for power and control, to the point that they will coerce their spouse into thinking or doing or even believing what they want and not what the relationship needs. And so it is important to pay keen attention and let your spouse be aware that these behaviors is affecting the relationship as well as affecting the other person. Let me say, it is important to note that dominating communication often stems from a deeper level of emotional needs. Something is going wrong. Something is happening with the spouse that demonstrate these behaviors. Sometimes it's things happening from way back in their lives, unfortunately, even from childhood days. And so they have a fear of losing power and control over the relationship, or even the control over the spouse. There's also an issue of insecurity that could be one of the concern. And so it's important to have the conversation I'm emphasizing. Okay? I want to thank you for listening today. And remember, great relationships start with great communication, great conversation. Keep on learning, keep on growing, and I'll see you next time with the next communication style. Blessings always.